Hey Finny, I'm guessing you're watching this right before bed, so I wanted to read a couple stories for you. I love you, I miss you, hope you're having fun in Germany. So let's read some stories. Okay, let's start with Just a Snowman. So, it snowed and snowed all night long. So today we had a snow day. Hooray! I wanted to build a snowman. I put on my snow boots, and my hat, and my mittens, and my scarf. Then I helped little sister put on her snow stuff. After that, Dad needed my help. We shoveled and shoveled lots of snow. I know how much you love shoveling snow. And then we had to find the car. He was putting snow on the car, silly dude. Look at that. I was going to build a snowman next, but little sister wanted to have a snowball fight. I let her hit me a bunch of times. I only hit her one time by accident. And so then I had to say I was sorry and give her a big hug. I was going to build a snowman after that, but Tiger and Bun Bun wanted to go ice skating. So I showed everyone how I can skate backwards. And do jumps. Careful. Then Tiger and I raced. It was a tie. Alright. I was ready to build a snowman next, but Maurice and Molly wanted to go sledding. I steered all the way down the big hill. Watch out, Maurice and Molly, here we come! They're racing the bunny rabbit. When little sister and I got home, I was going to build a snowman, but Gator wanted me to help him build a snow fort. And then Gabby wanted to make snow angels. Yes! Finally, it was time to build a snowman. First we made a big snowball from the bottom. Next we put a smaller one on top. And even a smaller one on top of that one. Just like we did up by Elk Lake. We made our big snowman. Little sister added prunes for his eyes and mouth and a carrot for his nose. And I put Mom's scarf around his neck and Dad's hat on his head. I even let him wear my sunglasses. Our snowman sure looked great. See? Little sister was getting cold, so we went inside. The snowman looked cold too, so I decided to make some of my special hot chocolate to warm us all up. First, Mom heated some milk while I got out the secret ingredients. Marshmallows. I put everything into the pot and stirred it all up with a big spoon. Then I put marshmallows on top and I poured the hot chocolate into 3 big mugs. One for me, one for little sister, and one for the snowman. It was the best snow day ever. I sure hope it snows again tomorrow. Me too. All right. And as an oak tree grows. On a sunny, late summer day, a young boy planted an acorn in the ground, just like we did at our house, with the sunflower seeds and the pumpkin seeds. Later that year, an oak tree sprouted up from the earth into the air and light. Each fall it will shed its leaves, and each spring new ones will grow. The boy grew up and moved away. Farmers now lived here. They cleared the hillside where forests once stood. The wood was used for building and to burn in fireplaces, but the oak tree was left standing. The oak tree had room to spread wide and grew upward and outward. Sometimes snow was very heavy and a branch would break off. Yeah, we've had a few of those here. As the oak tree grew, everyone and everything was on the move. Children grew, some stayed to work on the farms and others left to work in factories. Ships came and went. Large engines rumbled along steel rails. Trains. Right there, it's a train. Can you see the train? It's right in there. Birds perched in the oak tree to rest from long migrations. Some stayed and made new homes, and others flew on. More people arrived and built new houses and buildings. Some years, little rain fell. Hills and fields were dry where trees had once stood and shaded the ground from the sun's rays. The oak tree's roots reached far underground for water as its leaves wilted. Farmers conserved what little they had for thirsty livestock until the rain fell again. Electricity came through wires that were strung all over the hills and through the valleys. It powered street lamps and homes. The land twinkled with lights as stars faded in the night sky. The oak tree slowly and steadily grew, while all around it life sped by. People rode in cars to go to work and visit friends, to go shopping, or just for a drive. Soon the air was filled with jet contrails and radio waves, and sound waves of beeping cars, barking dogs, zooming motorboats, and whistling trains and music. The oak tree is 200 years old. It has shed its leaves and grown new ones every year. Animals, birds, and insects have made homes in its folds and holes and branches. The oak tree, with its strong roots, trunk, and limbs, has survived many storms over its lifetime. Now a fog rolls in, and a big storm is on its way. The storm is powerful, and the oak tree is split in two. It does not survive the storm. People come to look where the great oak tree once stood. The tree is cut into pieces to be used for furniture, firewood, and mulch. A new day dawns. Once again, the ground is warm and welcoming as a new oak tree grows. See right there? An acorn got in the ground, and it's growing. The end. One more book, and then it's time for you to go to bed, buddy, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, the Places You Will Go by Dr. Seuss. You know, Cat in the Hat. He knows a lot about that. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what to know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's open there, in the wide open air. It's kind of like Germany, with all the hills, wide open. Out there things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along, you'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up, you'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you'll be the top of all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4? Or maybe not quite? Or go around, back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused, you'll start into race, down long-winged, wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace, and grind on for miles across weirdish wild spaces, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. We are in Germany. There's lots of boom bands. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of a guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something, you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go through the Hacken's cracks howl. onward up many a frightened creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left, especially with your shoes. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai, Ally, Van, Allen, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Oh, the places you'll go. All right. Good night, buddy. I love you. Hope you're having a great time. Looks like you're having tons of fun. And we'll see you later. I'll make a few more of these for you, okay? Love you, buddy. See ya. Good night. Tschüss.